Welcome to GovSam channel. If you are a networking student or network administrator, then my friend, this video is especially for you. My name is Mohammad Gufran, CCI Security and Cisco Certified System Instructor. I welcome you in this session by the name of Basic of Network Services and Protocols. Main goal of this section is to make you understand about services, applications, protocols and their encapsulation. This will also help you to understand security rules created in any access control list or in any kind of firewall. It doesn't matter if you are using Cisco, Checkpoint, Juniper or Palo Alto firewall. So let's begin. Let me ask you a question. On which UDP port number ICMP protocol works? You can pause this video and can think about the answer. Then resume it. I like this question because if anyone can give answer of this question, meaning he or she is perfect in basic of computer networks. You might also ask this question to your friends just for fun. To understand networking process, there is an important model by the name of OSI model. I believe that you have some idea about this. It divides networking process into 7 layers by the name of application, presentation, session, transport, network, data link, and physical. Network flow or services and application encapsulation starts from application layer and continues to the physical layer. We have other model as well for better understanding for encapsulation process, that is TCP/IP model. Instead of 7 layers, it is based on 4 layers only. Combination of application, presentation and session layer is equal to application service layer. For transport layer, we have same name layer as well, transport layer. Network layer is equal to internet layer, and combination of data link and physical is equal to network access layer. In application service layer, we have some services and applications like HTTP, HTTPS, FTP, Telnet, DNS, TFTP, SNMP, Ping, etc. Here is my advice to you. Generally, people uses protocol terms for these services and applications. But for us as a networking student or network administrator, it shouldn't be. Because these are services and applications, not protocol. So from now, try to call HTTP as a service, not as a protocol. For transport layer, we have some protocols like TCP, UDP, ICMP, EIGRP, OSPF, VRRP, AH, ESP, etc. You might know about TCP, UDP, and ICMP. VRRP is used for next hop redundancy. EIGRP and OSPF are routing protocols. ESP and AH are VPN protocols. We have many protocols in this layer, but for explanation, I just selected few from them. For internet layer, we have protocols like IP, R, reverse R, AppleTalk, and IPX/SPX. Because AppleTalk and IPX/SPX not used nowadays, so let's not write for now. In network access layer, we have Ethernet and other layer 2 protocols. Now these are protocols we have in each layer. Let's understand how this works for networking flow or for encapsulation. As shown here, HTTP, HTTPS, FTP, Telnet, they uses TCP, and DNS, TFTP, SNMP uses UDP to be encapsulated. Any object which uses TCP or UDP protocol to be encapsulated is considered as a service. Try to call them services only, neither application nor protocols. Ping is an application which uses ICMP for encapsulation. This is not a service in technical term. TCP identifies its services by port number, and we have 80 for HTTP, 443 for HTTPS, 21 for FTP, 23 for Telnet, and UDP does the same thing and identify its services by the port number, like 53 for DNS, 69 for TFTP, and 161 and 162 for SNMP. ICMP identifies its messages by ICMP messages type like ICMP echo or ICMP reply. Transport layer protocol needs to be encapsulated for logical addressing, and for these it uses IP as a container. IP identifies its protocols by using protocol number. VRRP uses protocol number 112, TCP uses 6, EIGRP 88, OSPF 89, UDP 17, AH51, ESP 50, and ICMP uses protocol number 1. So the question which is asked at first is actually a wrong question. ICMP is a separate protocol which doesn't uses UDP at all for any kind of encapsulation. Now IP also needs to be encapsulated, and it's encapsulated in Network Access Layer Protocol Ethernet. Ethernet identifies its upper layer by ether types. These protocols have their ether types number, like IP is known as ether type 0x0800, ARP is known as 0x0806, and reverse ARP is known as 0x08035. ARP and reverse ARP is like helper for IP and Ethernet, which provide MAC address for IP address and IP address for MAC address. And it is used to prepare for frame on a network access layer. Network access layer are of many standards which is defined by IEEE. Like for Ethernet, it's IEEE 802.3. And for wireless, it is 802.11a, b, g, n, ac, etc. So in summary, we have HTTP as a service port number 80. It will be encapsulated under TCP protocol number 6, and this will be encapsulated in IP ether type 0x0800, and this will be encapsulated in Ethernet. I hope you understand this encapsulation process easily. I have captured a network flow on Wireshark. Let's see de-encapsulation process there. So here you see that we have a Ethernet frame which contains ether type 0x0800, meaning IP as a protocol. And if you go to the IP protocol, it has TCP as an encapsulated protocol inside it. And then if you go to the TCP IP protocol, it contains service port number 23, meaning service telnet. And if you check the detail of telnet, then we have these commands under the telnet as a service.